Safe to say, Saints are in a bad way. As I record this, we are 3 from bottom with 4 games left to play this season. But there's still a tiny chance we can make it out. What can the fans do to help this? Well, one option is to get feisty on the Facebook groups and that. Another option is to do nothing and or just pray that something changes. The third and final option, the one I like, is to turn it up. The definition of supporter is someone who approves of and encourages a public figure, etc. It's safe to say that the Saints fans are struggling with the first part of that sentence, and therefore are struggling with the second part of that sentence. Now, that being said, although there's very little science to prove the fact that cheering on your team has a positive effect, if we look at the past 3 wins for Saints, they've all been away, and some people have noted that it's the die-hard, hardcore away fans that have kept spirits high. So I say, as we head into the final 4 games, let's turn it up. Let's not just applaud when they score, let's applaud great movement and cracking passes before the goals happen. It's the equivalent of teaching a child the values of life instead of just congratulating a lucky exam pass. By no means am I saying that the Saints team are like a naughty child and we, the fans, are the said parents that have to take control of them and teach them the ways of life. I'm not saying that. In the area I sit in, it's notoriously quiet, aside from my brother. So I've seen firsthand that the singing thing may not feel comfortable to some or natural, or that we feel like it's our thing to do. The other guys will do it. But this is why we need to fix it before we get in the stadium. Now, there are 3 reasons as to why we may not be singing right now. 4 if you include disgust of the team's performance currently, but we'll skip past that and be positive. 3 reasons. Number 1, you need a reason. Now, it's a struggle to love the club right now, clearly. So this is why we need to find something that motivates us to do it. Now, as an example, I always use my granddad. When I look around, I think, wow, this is quiet and this could be awkward if I open my mouth right now, unless my brother's there. I just think, I don't care. My granddad would have been here cheering the team on, willing them to win, and I want to do that for him, so nothing else matters. You can even choose the old days, Lettice. Let's do it for Matthew, come on. Number 2, you need to know you can. Now, without getting too voice geeky, most guys can yell to a pitch that sounds acceptable for a football chant. Now, when I hear the usual Saints chants, they normally fall within a pitch range of our innate core response. So whether that be, hey, come on you Reds, looking at the corners, come on you Reds, or if this is more comfortable for you, come on you Reds, could be down there, doesn't matter. There's still sound leaving the mouth and adding to the mass, and that's the point. One small tip, I suggest chin up, wide mouth. Number 3, it needs to become familiar. Now, without getting too hooked up on psychology, we need to believe that we are the guy or girl that does the singing thing, that chants for the team. And the only way to do that is to do it over and over again until the brain thinks that it's a normal thing to do. Whether that be driving home from work now, in the office, don't do it in the office, driving home from work, at home, in a space on your own, get used to doing it over and over. You add the science of motivation to the skill, basic skill of shouting, and you have, tomorrow against Bournemouth, a stadium that's going to erupt. Just imagine the whole stadium standing just because Stevens delivers a sublime pass, or Austin shakes up the defence, or Sims does something magical again. Saints fans, let's turn it up. It's our time to shine.